Kurt here. Today we're going to talk about Adamancipator. And if you liked that song, I write a lot of troll music, and it's released under the band American Time Machine, available on all platforms. But yeah, let's actually talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. Adamancipator was one of those decks where it just makes it clear that Konami did not think through the card design at all before releasing it. It just there's so much support from basically past cards that synergize so well with the deck. I mean, you have Doki Doki, you have the red Chungus that summons itself on the field, and you have Block Dragon, and Block Dragon just really, really puts this deck like over the moon. Like, this deck plays through Nibiru, it plays through other hand traps, it plays through Lockbird, which is just absolutely insane. It can play through multiple hand traps very, very easily. And I know Simo just did a video about this, and I love Simo. I love what he does, but it's clear statistically he is just wrong. Like, this deck, if we get back to playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Within the year and this deck does not get hit, this will be tier 1 meta. Like, I'm not trying to blow smoke at you or anything. I'm not giving you a deck profile to try to promote myself. The numbers do not lie. Like, I wonder if these Yu-Gi-Oh! Players even pay attention to any statistical analysis. I know Dueling Book is not something for sure to like go off of if we're looking strictly at statistics, because Dueling Book doesn't always translate to what people do in real life. But the thing is, there are a lot of experienced players on Dueling Book who test out a lot of different strategies. And coming from Simo, he's a guy that put Invokes Shaddoll as tier 1, like the best deck of the format. And so far, we're just seeing that is just clearly wrong. That's incorrect, statistically speaking. A lot of people have been playtesting this deck, and it just bricks. That's the problem. There are 3 card combos in the deck, and the deck just bricks super hard and often cannot recover, and is just super susceptible to being OTK'd. It has strengths, of course, but it's just not consistent enough to be in that tier 1 category, and I think the statistics show that. And now we have Eldlik. Eldlik is perfectly fine. Eldlik will be a great meta contender. It's at least tier 2, but so far it's getting a lot of playtesting, and it's so easy to pilot and easy to recur and get wins off of that I think it's going to be good for some time. But I think Adamancipator might be the deck to beat, and we're gonna all we have to do is just scroll through some replays here just to see. Obviously, a lot of people know the end board. The end board is 6 negates, and it can do it really, really consistently. One thing that Konami, I think what they do not think through. They like to stick to just nice, wholesome numbers. They're like, oh, we'll make a deck that's built on excavating. Let's either make it 3 or make it 5, because that just sounds balanced. 3 is not underpowered, so let's just go to 5. Yeah, that'll ensure that this deck is perfectly fair and balanced. Well, 5... this deck might be more fair and less consistent if they either A, release less monsters that you could throw in the deck, or B, which there's already a ton of rock monsters that you can summon off the top anyway. They just made it 4, like Excavate 4. But there's like this obsession with the number 5 within the game, and they shouldn't pay attention to that if they care about making an interactive card game. But the deck is just way too consistent. All we have to do is just look at some Dueling Book replays, and we can see that this deck, it plays through Nibiru. Nibiru is a rock token, so if you Nibiru them on their turn, what happens is a lot of times they can just recover by special summoning a rock monster that lets you special summon if there's a rock monster on the field, or they just go into Block Dragon. Block Dragon gets a summon after the Nibiru. They link it away to go into, I think you can go into Masquerena with the token, yeah, but they go into something either way, and then Block Dragon gets 3 rocks to the hand. It's absolutely insane, and they just start their plays all over again. The deck is not healthy, the deck is not balanced, and this deck will probably be a reason why I do not bring videos for a while. Just because, everybody's going to play this deck on Dueling Book. It's going to be everywhere, and I'm not meaning to be overly negative, but when your only hope against the deck is basically drawing Dark Ruler, that's not indicative of a healthy format. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to give you a warning if you're watching this video. The next few weeks could be not very interactive at all, and it's tough because the cards that work against Adamancipator, do not work against Eldlick, and they just released two extremely powerful strategies at the same time, and I do not understand the logic behind it. Yeah, hopefully this is helpful to you guys. Again, maybe I think Gamma might be a reasonable answer, because if you Gamma the normal summon I think people are doing the Go thing right now, and they used its effect. Well, a lot of times they don't have a follow-up. They do have a follow-up with the Revival spell, I believe, but even they have to draw that. So if you main deck Gamma, and you do that, and a lot of people don't want to do that, but if you Gamma that normal summon, sometimes that completely stops their follow-ups. But if you can't do that, then it's just like, oh, tough luck from there, because the deck just has so many answers. That's what I got, so I'll release one more video tonight, but that's what I got for now, guys, so peace.